going, which I'm fine with. My barber pretty much does the same thing.
Save the money.
Time and money.
My barber's working underground.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Dum, dum,
nice.
bum.
All you have to do is call him and make an appointment, and then he lets you in.
Oh, nice.
A lot of people do that.
He just doesn't have the open sign, and he doesn't allow walk-ins. So
My cigar shop does that.
nice.
But I haven't.
This is live on YouTube. Right?
We're live. And Kevin texted me that he's coming. Hey, everyone. Let's see. Do we have anybody watching? We have nobody watching.
Awesome.
But
Give it some time. Give it some time.
yeah, we only just got on. And don't forget, this is also recorded. So a lot of people watch after the fact that we do this. So it'll be fine. You see it. We have people watching now. For everybody watching live, don't forget there is a chat room where we can see you, just like we see Kraken going, hey, toys. We see you, Kraken. Thanks for joining us. And by the way, we should do an intro. Welcome to another live edition of Toy Geeks behind our desk, because can't be behind the counter. And today we have returning special guest Scott Tolleson. Although you're not really a guest now, we mentioned this before. You're just a
no. There's a special guest.
Yeah,
you're just a. Oh, there we go. Piper's the special guest. Hi, Piper. And then the one, the only Sket-One, everyone.
Woohoo.
Welcome. Thanks for
Hello,
joining
everyone.
us. Can you tell us where you're joining us from?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I am joining everyone from my house in Cypress, California, which is south of LA around, 25 minutes, 30 minutes?
Nice. So this is your house. What I mean is it's not like a studio.
No, well, my house is my studio. My garage is basically where I do most of anything.
Nice. Very cool.
What you're in right now would be my work area, my living room, or where I have my desk and stuff.
Now, I know that some people are able to and some people are not because, you're either on a computer or a laptop or your phone, but are you able to? We see a lot of cool stuff behind you. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're looking at there, Sket?
Well, right behind me is my Bodie collection. I'm a huge Von Bodie fan, so you got all the different Bodie releases over the past 15 years, from Kid Robot, Planet 6, and I'm trying to think who else. Oh, Mark Bodie ended up doing his own stuff. So those are over there. I'm trying to see what else is behind me. I got the Jinro 8-inch right there.
Nice.
Which is in the glass. And then
look, Kevin is showing something there. Kevin, what do you got?
Ah, there it is. Kevin's got one. Kevin's one of the lucky people.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Thank you. And I was eating hot dogs.
Oh, look at that.
That one is OG.
Very cool.
It sits. I need to re-sign it.
Okay.
It sits in my kitchen. So when I first moved to my spot, I had a row of all Skets, condiment Dunny, the resin ones. And my friends' wives and girlfriends, they thought it was real. They were about to use it.
They thought they were real ketchup bottles and mustard.
You weren't there, man. For the housewarming, remember? They're I'm like, that's not it.
I wish it was. I wish I could do that.
Everyone watching live, Andy Chan live, Tweedledyrus, James, thanks for joining us live. Make sure we have the one, the only Sket-One joining us, showing off some of his stuff, talking to us toys. If you have any questions during the show, please make sure to ask them in the chat room, and we will definitely get to them, hopefully get your questions answered. Sket, for those who don't know you and haven't watched the show before, can you tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and all that good stuff?
I still am a graffiti writer. I grew up a graffiti writer. From graffiti, I went into design, and then like doing graphic design, art director work. And then from there, I ended up getting involved in toys around 2003 through the help of Tristan Eaton. And I started designing dunnies and customizing dunnies. And then from that point, I started doing a bunch of different toys, did some self-produced stuff, and I've just been creating toys ever since. I still keep up the graffiti, I still keep up the design work, and I still keep up creating custom toys out of resin and production toys.
So it is a lot easier to go tag places now that nobody's out?
Believe it or not, I haven't. I almost feel like it's even more dangerous because if you are out, people are like, what are you up to? You know? You know what I mean? I feel like you have to actually be a little bit more conscious of being out now. Because if you're dipping behind a building or, you know, say sneaking into a train yard, then what are you doing out? Because nobody's supposed to be out. So
good point. Good point.
The beach are open today.
Yeah.
Let's all run to the beach. Yay.
I've painted once since I've been out, since this has been going on. I'd like to paint. I'm probably going to paint later this week.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
So,
so what's everyone been up to since the last time? It's been a week. We've had a couple of announcements going on. You know, at least LA is kind of still under lockdown here, so I guess we'll continue to do this.
3 more months, right?
Yeah, till July.
It's funny because the news basically, well, first they announced the news and they said, it looks like we're doing this until August, like August 1st. And then they released the news and said, wait a minute, no, things are really going to start lifting up and we are going to open things up still. So they kind of backtracked a little bit. So we're going to see how things go. And I think it really just depends on what the numbers have to show. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, because the mayor kind of like didn't say the exact date. He just went like,
"Well, not say anything because he didn't want to get punched in the face."
He just go like, "We're still staying until May 15th, and then we'll see how it goes."
I mean, you guys have a record of rioting, so you know.
Hey,
I'm just gonna put that out there.
A record? We did it like maybe what?
Thanks a lot, Sket.
I've seen LA riot over less stuff. Okay.
You know,
so I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
We're like a forest. Ever so often, it has to catch fire to kind of just let new things grow out of it. Natural thing. It's just a very, you know.
I don't count. I came after that.
Oh, just wait, Kevin. Don't worry. It'll happen in your lifetime.
Yeah, it definitely will.
Hey, Scott, have you made any recent necessary target runs and picked anything up new?
So it's been maybe. So here's the thing. Yes, I have made some. So my daughter has a bearded dragon, right? And it eats live crickets. So yeah, like a lizard.
Oh,
bearded dragon.
Okay.
Like crickets. So where I get crickets is like PetSmart that's right next to Target. So, you know, I just kind of like go just in case I need something at Target too while I'm out.
Like toys, like brand new toys?
No, because I don't want to say that.
So a question from live. When was the last time all of you have been outside?
Today.
Yeah, I just came in from shopping.
You guys are all.
I just came in around 1 o'clock. I went to get lunch.
Mean like outside on your porch. I mean like outside, like going somewhere.
Oh, I had a kid's birthday party earlier, so yeah.
Feeling that dad life, man. That's
I'm kidding.
He's had Target, kid's birthday party.
Amazing.
I went to get lunch. That was it.
All of you guys just breaking the rules. Once again, hi to everyone in the live chat. Hi, Dave.
I really don't listen to a lot of people. It's been a
So
problem.
have you guys been doing some toy buying, some toy exploring? I know that last week, Scott, you showed us that you got the Baby Yoda. I wanted to ask you, the Baby Yoda that you showed us, is that one sold out everywhere?
A child.
So that's the Mattel one.
You're right.
I don't know. Obviously, I haven't looked into buying one since I already have it, so I don't know what the status is. I don't think they're sold out. I know that the Build-A-Bear Yodas are showing up, or Childs are showing up, but that's a way more of a soft one. But since you're talking about those, I did get this a couple days ago. So look at how tiny this is. So this is the Black Series child for the 6-inch line. Yeah.
When did that come out?
Whoa.
You can get it right now on Amazon. They're like $10. But like this thing is like it's like an inch tall. Like it's so tiny. But
that's the Child Black Series.
Yeah, Child Black Series, and it comes with the little frog, the broth cup, and the little ball from.
Are you sure you didn't order it already, Ben? From for 3D Retro?
The thing is, I don't know if we ordered that one. I mean, there's a lot of the Child. Sorry, I keep calling it Baby Yoda. There's a lot of the Child figures that will be at 3D Retro, and most of them are the higher end ones, like the Life Size Sideshow one, the Hot Toys one, anything else higher end. But the problem with us in the like Black Series is we always get it secondary. Even our Funko, we sometimes get very secondary. So
look at that.
Oh my God! Hold on.
And it's articulated too, like the.
Can you make the little?
It's got a ball joint on the arms, and then it's even got his little feet at the bottom.
What?
But yeah, it's for like an inch. Like I don't know if you can really see the detail in the face, but like, dude, that's pretty great.
That's insane. I love it.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Oh wow, even the feet are like ball jointed, so like you can kind of swivel the feet around if you need to like stand them up.
So justify the $10.
Right.
There is a theory going on in our live chat room saying that they believe that the Child will eventually be that we will see that it is a clone.
Yeah.
Oda.
Huh?
That's a pretty popular opinion, I think.
We'll see. So Sket, you being our guest, have you? So I'm hoping that you talk about this, but I'm gonna wait to see what you talk about. If you don't, then I'll mention it. But do you have anything?
Bring up whatever you want to bring up.
I want to bring up your new Dunnies, your new Jinro series. Do you happen to have those to show us?
Yeah.
Yay!
This is the grape version, and then here's strawberry, and then this is the plum, and then grapefruit right here.
Can you show the plum one again?
What's that? The plum one?
Yeah.
This is my favorite flavor too. Right? That's plum. Yeah.
So
did it get wasted at Designer Con with these?
So these were actually given samples out during Designer Con, which was awesome. I believe it was VIP night, Friday night. Jinro was there serving the soju drinks to people, which is awesome. Thank you to Jinro for that awesome sponsor. Thank you, Sket, for bringing them in.
Yeah,
one of the things you were doing is you were like giving away, or there was like a chance to win the 8-inch Dunny, which you can't see it, but mine's right down, right over there. You see it. But it's so cruel because the only way you can get these really cool Dunnies is you can't really just go to the Kid Robot or your website and buy them. You do like contests every single time, and you're doing the same thing for these. So how do How do you get your hands on these new ones?
So Jinro is giving them away. I talk to them, and of course have some to give away when I do things like this, which I'm so stoked to do. And when we started this whole thing, because of the Sriracha Dunny, Jinro reached out to me. It was like, we love this. But the Sriracha Dunnies were so available that everybody had them and stuff. And I really wanted to bring back, like, I love the Dunny shape, and I love, what Tristan created. And I've always had, I don't know, it's the thing that got me started in doing this. So I wanted to bring some collectability back to the game, and discussed it with Jinro that they would just purchase everything and nobody else would have it. And they wanted to give it away. So
that's so awesome. I love the fact that you're going back to the old school collectible thing. I love the fact that you found a company that's willing to be like, yeah, let's just buy all of them and give them out. That's great. That's exactly what we need for the scene.
I mean, if you think about it, some of these companies, their marketing budgets are, ridiculous, so spending the money to produce a vinyl figure to them, and what they receive in return, and reaching a group of people that they would never be able to reach before, is just something new. And it was something different. And yeah, they're a great company. I love to work with them. They see the fun of it in the whole process. So yeah, I'm stoked.
There's a question for you in the chat room. Will you be recreating a 3-inch Dunny of the existing 8-inch one that was already made?
There's a lot of talks of new things coming. That's all I could tell you.
With Jinro.
Yeah, with Jinro.
That's awesome.
But a lot of people contact me because, believe it or not, Jinro is the #1 selling spirit, which when I first heard that, this is in the world, which I thought, I was like, really? Because that's a lot of alcohol. But I guess it is. And I just know it's not that popular here in the States. So everybody reaches out to me asking if they can buy these Dunnies. And because of certain laws and certain, technicalities, they're not allowed to have contests with outside countries. So with that being said, no, you can't buy these anywhere. So.
Wow. So do you want to tell people how you're going to let them win this right now, or do you want to save it for later?
No, I mean, we could tell people. I have to actually remind myself.
Okay.
So hold on one second, because there's so many different contests going on at the moment so I think what we're going to do, me and Kev discussed this. We want you guys to follow Toy Geeks and everybody else on IG and YouTube.
That's at Toy Geeks BTC on IG.
That's for Bitcoin.
And definitely comment on the episode, and we're gonna let this ride for a week so everybody can comment and everybody can get to following us, and basically we'll pick out a winner from there. So we're giving away 1 full set. I'll sign the set. So yeah,
very cool.
I'm stoked.
And that's for 1 complete set.
Yep.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, that's really cool. Awesome. And the chances are pretty good. We've been getting about maybe a couple of 100 views on the episode, so your chances of winning are good. There's not like thousands of people watching us.
Now there will be.
Well, thank you. Hopefully, maybe this will be one of the live watched episodes of Toy.
Yeah, the first giveaway we gave away 10 full sets, which turned into 12, because at the very end we decided to throw in 2 more. And then they just did another contest where they gave away 50 full sets.
Wow.
And I think they're having a contest right now where they're giving away another 50 full sets. So
how many the photo one?
I honestly don't know the number. Like I said, Inro grabs everything. I'm basically just called on to design and execute for them, and then they take over from there.
So, how many sets are you going to give away at DesignerCon?
I don't know. We'll see. We gotta. I look at like this fall so far away.
Right. As do we.
I'm just sitting there like, what is really gonna go on? Like, nobody really knows. I just hope that everything gets back to normal soon.
I'll be okay with semi-normal at this point. I just want things to get back to semi-normal.
Yeah, like I said, I went to a hockey game.
What?
No, back in
like, wait, what?
February.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to a hockey game in February.
Yeah.
And who knew it was going to be the last hockey game of the season that I'd get to see.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So, and I look at the fall, and you got the Dodgers, and you got hockey starting. I just can't imagine.
NFL season's been announced.
I know, but with no dates.
It's killing me that the basketball playoffs would be going on right now too.
Yep.
Like, dude, and to what Sket was saying, I was at a Laker game. I think it was in February.
Right.
And the Lakers are just killing it this year, and
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you. Avalanche was the same way. They were definitely going to kill it in the playoffs. And
the Kings were going to make a major comeback.
They were.
And win the Stanley Cup. And now they can't. Now they can't do that.
Sket's like laughing.
That's the
Kings were last in the league for anybody. But I am a major Kings fan, as Sket will tell you as we argue about Kings versus Avs.
Last year, I went and saw the Kings play the Ducks, and they were both in last place. And I just went just to watch and enjoy. It was pretty.
That's all you can do. Although now you can't. So there you go.
I bet it was an ugly game, right?
It was fun. It was fun to watch because they weren't playing for anything. They were just having fun. So.
Yeah, it's like Disney on Ice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is there anything else aside from your toys? Have you picked up anything new that we can show to the viewers or talk about?
Here's the thing. I have a problem with buying toys, so I've really told myself.
What?
Stop.
A problem with buying toys?
I just buy way too much stuff. I got gifted a couple during the other room, so I'd have to get up and walk away.
Sure, you can do that. We can talk about something else while you go get that.
But I just got 2 probe droid, not 2 die-cast, what do you call it, droids?
Like
Astromech or
that guy. The what's the droid on Hoth that comes up? I forgot the name. It's escaping right now.
Oh, the surveillance droid?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about.
Oh, are you talking about the black ones?
Yeah.
40th anniversary?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to show that. Come on.
Yeah.
You got to go get it.
So I'll go get that.
All right. In the meantime,
I'll go get what I have too, because I don't have what he's getting, but I have the Black Series that I just got. So
do it. All right. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna
go. I'm just gonna have Cheetos.
And Kevin's gonna eat Cheetos. So,
continuing to work on his sponsorship goals.
Jack, do you have anything to show?
I do. Do you want me to do it now,
Yeah,
or do you
do it.
want to wait
Let's
till
show
Sket
them.
comes back?
No. Show. Let's do this. Let's do
All
Jack
right.
first.
All right. So
Star Wars.
The cool folks at UVD Toys, including Travis, sent me a few things, including the latest Cub by Mike Fudge. This is the brick red version. It's got some cool illustrations on it. Mike's an illustrator, pretty amazing artist. And I can just open this up real quick here.
Travis been pushing out a lot of toys, huh?
What'd you say?
UVD's been making a lot of new toys.
They have, yeah.
They've been
They
pushing them
become
out.
like a pretty significant producer, which is really awesome. Yeah. So this is it. It's brick red.
Pretty cool.
This is the, I think this is the 5th colorway. He's got the cool little bear backpack going on. Oh, this one doesn't have the bear on the back. Okay, on the front. And you know, it's definitely, he's all suited up for winter, which I can't really relate with, but it's a cool look.
How much does the figure go for, Jack?
It goes, I think this is a 7-inch figure and it goes for $75. This edition came out not too long ago. They still have them at uvdtoys.com. Yeah, so it's like 75 bucks.
Is that vinyl or resin?
It's vinyl. Yeah.
It's vinyl, okay.
Yeah, it's super cool. I mean, what's kind of neat is it's urban vinyl, which I like, but you know, lately urban vinyl has a very particular look, and this is kind of a little different. So that's always a nice thing to have a little bit of variety. So yeah.
Very nice.
Very cool.
So
So
you
thank
can
you
get
very
those
much
UVD
to
toys.
UVD Toys for sending this. Yeah.
All right, so Sket, how are you doing over there with
Good. So this is the 40th anniversary Imperial Probe Droid.
That's the Disney Store one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
now did you buy it on May 4th at the Disney Store, or did you get it somewhere else?
I don't know because it was given to me as a gift.
Ah, okay.
So I don't know, but my wife gave this to me.
Nice.
Sweet.
Somebody knows me. But yeah, this thing is just, I mean, it's gorgeous.
Is it die cast?
Yeah, it's heavy, it's beautiful, and it's like I have the Black Series here, which I also got
Yeah, same here.
right there. And
Wait a minute. They released 2 at the same time, or what did they do?
Well, one of them's Hasbro Black Series. The other one's a Disney Store, Disney merch.
Oh, the
It's
Disney ones
probably
are always
about-
die cast, right?
yeah, this one's about 25% bigger too. And this isn't die cast, is it? I don't think it is.
No, this is just ABS.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just ABS plastic. I haven't opened mine either. I had it in the box. I got it a couple days ago.
Are you gonna open it?
Oh yeah. You want me to open it now?
Yeah, open it. Let's see it.
And just want you guys to open it.
I mean, everybody's saying those are awesome. Die cast. Wow, cool. This is all people want to see what you guys have over there.
I'm surprised you didn't buy them, Ben.
I almost bought the die cast one, and I'm like, oh man, like I think it was like $30 or $40 for the die cast one on May the 4th.
Okay.
And I think I was so pissed that I couldn't get the other stuff on the Disney site because I wanted to get like the Star Wars mugs, the Star Wars Starbucks mugs, and I wanted to get the May the 4th pins. And like their website kept going bonkers.
Yeah.
And I was like, forget this. I'm not buying anything. That I just became an irate customer. And,
Effing Disney.
and it's like,
Hey, Shanghai's open.
Yeah.
yes, it is.
Yesterday, I think, or the day before.
Let's all jump on a crowded United flight and go there.
I think you have to quarantine for 14 days if they even let you in.
14
The
days
country.
at Disneyland? Let's do it.
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean.
But yeah, I was going to buy them and I didn't. And then I was just like, ah, forget it. Nah.
I see. You're just like, if I can't get what I really want, I'm not going to buy anything.
Well, I'm like, it's like, I wanted to buy like a bunch of stuff. And then it's like, it just ended up being like, forget it.
Yeah, I get it.
I'll just play with Scott's.
It's totally funny how like frustrated you can
Social
get.
distancing playing with stocks.
All right.
Phil's like actively
All
opening
right, let's
stuff.
see.
I got the Black Series one here. It's very light. It's very lightweight, and it's all because it's just ABS. It has limited articulation on the arms, which is pretty cool.
How does it stand?
It has a
Stand.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get them on there. This is riveting.
Well, I got another toy here.
So it has
all right.
a Hoth base, like a snow stand.
Oh, that's cool. At least they
Yeah.
made it look like that.
Oh, that's
But
pretty.
yeah, the head
Pretty
swim.
cool.
Yeah.
Is it to scale with the child figure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
They're all 6-inch scale, but for some reason in the movie, I envisioned it a little bit bigger than this. Probably the one that Sket has is probably more, at least in my eyes, is more accurate.
Yeah, if I can get it out of the packaging, I'll show everyone. The packaging is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's all
I don't
like
understand
bound
why they
in.
don't package prisoners. I mean, they won't go anywhere.
That's a part. That's a part of the Elite series, right? Does it say that on the packaging? Because it's like
The die cast.
yeah, the die cast. They call it the Elite series, and I remember I have some of those. The other figures and the packaging, yeah, it's
Do
crazy.
you think they just don't want you to take it out of the box because it has the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back symbol on it, and like
Finally.
you're not supposed to open it? Like,
Finally. Yay. Thank God. So this also comes with a base, but this is more of kind of like I would say a Death Star base. You know, it's got some markings on there and it looks very, but the color it's a nice gunmetal black. It's like really nice. And it's heavy. It's definitely heavy. Has articulation on the top part. Every leg is posable.
nice.
Yeah, but this is really nice.
So which one wins, the Disney one or the Disney one?
Sket can do the comparison on that.
No matter what, Disney makes money on it.
I don't know. Weight always gets me. You know, when you hold things and it's got some weight and some girth.
Yeah, that's the issue with this one is it's so light. Like it feels if you drop it, like something's gonna break on it for sure.
I feel like if you drop this one, whatever it hits, it's gonna break.
Right.
But yeah, this is beautiful.
Nice. The audience says the Disney one wins for sure. Cool, guys. Well, Kevin, you said you had something that you wanted to show.
Oh, hey, I got something. What does this say? What today's Wednesday? Way back Wednesday.
Way back. Oh my God. That is a 3D retro exclusive.
Yeah, VTM baby.
That is both a good memory and a bad memory.
Oh.
Not with you, Ben. Of course not with you.
I would
I
imagine.
can't imagine why this is a bad memory.
I don't know how to
I have no idea.
You know what's great
I don't
is
know how to
Jack's
give it-
around for everything. He's just been there, you know, he knows it all.
Yeah.
He got it signed, but yeah, I had a blast that year. That was what, 2008?
It probably brings back bad
This is-
memories for Ben
This is,
too.
Is this 2008? Maybe even earlier.
2007, 2008, I think.
Yeah, it had to be around that time. It was,
Was
like
that at San Diego or no?
no,
No,
it
No,
was
this is the Pasadena one.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
It had to be 2007 or 2008 because it was like second or third year
Yeah.
of the show, and it's just for people that don't know, it was manufactured by a company out here in California called Weedy Wheat Studios, and it's for those who don't know, also Weedy Wheat is also the same company that produced the very first Joe Ledbetter figures. They produced Mr. Bunny and Fire Cat and Ringo Bear. They're also the first company that produced the very first Kathy Olivas figures and Brand Peters figures. So, you know,
And the models.
we were in quite the lineup of big artists or up and coming artists. And I mean, for the most part, the toy is great and everything.
Yeah, the toy came out really well.
Yeah,
but there's a
they
reason
did a
why
really
Weedy
good job
Wheat
on production.
is not around anymore.
I
So,
kept it in a bag for like 10 years. So I think that's what that red is from.
yeah, it leached.
Yeah.
Like, but that's the problem with most vinyl is that if you keep a vinyl figure in the bag or even the clamshell for a long time and it's exposed to various temperatures, especially heat, you risk the chances of the vinyl leaching or the, you know, you'll have like, it'll look like a little oil slick.
Wow.
You're going way back.
Wow, Kevin.
Wow, you have like the
I
Sket
didn't know
Archive
you
and
had an
Museum in
extensive
your
collection
apartment.
over
I
there.
mean, this was on my desk. I mean, the thing.
What is that, Kevin? Tell us. Hold on, come back here. Tell
I
us
don't
what it
remember
is.
how old this is. It was like the Feral Dunny, right? Sket. It's like
Yeah, that's King Tut 8-inch Dunny. Came out with 2 versions. Can't remember the editions. There was a red one we came out with 200 pieces. And I think this particular one, it was like the first Dunny they did out of 1,000 pieces just because it was so intricate. They needed to run that kind of a high number. I remember it being, you know, at that particular time, super high. And I was like super nervous about it.
and
I hate running high numbers on toys.
I was doing cleaning. Yeah, and
Hey,
I
Sket,
found,
is that based on the custom that you did for the first Dunny show in New York?
I think, yep, that was your first post on Vinyl Pulse, wasn't it? Or
Might have been my first. Yeah, one of the early ones for sure. Yeah.
definitely.
and first post on Vinyl Post.
Wow. Going way back.
Yeah.
I remember because me and Jack linked up because he did post it, and I was like, "There's an actual blog about designer toys," you know. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, you guys are
Oh,
old, man.
You guys.
About the tomato figure, is that a middle finger or is that a thumbs up? Can you show that again, Kevin?
It's a middle fingers. Come on, it's urban vinyl. There ain't no thumbs up. This is 2007. It ain't 2020. Come on, guys.
Oh,
People ain't sensitive back then, right?
very insensitive.
I would never be able.
Sensitive.
Trust me, if I presented that particular idea to toy companies now, there's only a select few people that might run with it, but the majors would never run with that.
Yesterday, so I was doing cleaning my garage. I've been cleaning, you know. I found the Voodoo Dunny.
That's
brand
nice.
new.
I love that piece.
Brand new.
Which one? The black one or the
jungle
green one?
So can they find it on eBay right now, Kevin? Are you selling it?
No, I'm thinking about, so I have a lot of old Dunnies, right? So I'm thinking about, I did that with Bait, like when they first opened. Their collection was mine upstairs on their diamond bar. So I'm thinking about just like showing it.
What? Why don't you? Yeah, put it out. You have your own place. Put it out.
Well, no, like show it at Decon or a show. You know what I'm saying? Just like exhibit it. You know?
Oh,
cool.
like what Kid Robot was supposed to do that one year, and they didn't do shit.
That's actually a good idea that Kevin has. I mean,
yeah,
just do like a history of vinyl show. You know, whether it's just Kevin's collection or other people that want to contribute to it, and it's just a walk-in. You know, because a lot of people that are collecting this stuff now don't know.
Have no clue.
Yeah.
What came out. Like, if you really spend some time on, you know, I hate to say it, eBay, and look at old figures that came out that back then you couldn't get your hands on.
Yeah.
Some of them are actually you can find for a decent, affordable price because nobody else is hunting for that particular figure.
Not anymore. Yeah.
Right. That's kind of rad because there's some Michael Lau pieces and some Tim Su pieces that I would love to have. And I've actually found a couple for
the funny thing is, I remember my initial trips to Japan, I would go to Mandarake. Mandarake, for those who don't know it, if you're ever in Tokyo, the different provinces in Tokyo, everyone has a Mandarake, and it's kind of like a secondhand store. And they have books and CDs and all kinds of things, but they also have a toy section. So I remember the very first times I would visit Mandarake, you would go there and you could find all kinds of Michael Lau toys, like all the kind of stuff. I mean, this is back in like 2004, 2005. And I remember thinking like, oh my God, this is so good. So I remember buying the Garden Kids and all that stuff. But now, like whenever I go back to Japan and I go to Mandarake, you can't even find that stuff anymore. It's just all gone.
Yeah, when I was over there this year, I barely saw, not even like, you know, Eastern vinyl. but even Western vinyl, I barely saw anything that was kind of like, you know, in our scene. Very small amounts.
Yeah, they have a lot of Sofubi stuff. They have a lot of the Sofubi, and maybe because it's more popular. And it's funny seeing like Hasbro and Mattel Star Wars toys out there selling for like almost twice the.
Yeah, I saw plenty of that.
Yeah, but a lot of Sofubi stuff. Speaking of Sofubi stuff, I actually have a toy that I wanted to talk about that I got from Kickstarter. I don't know if you guys have seen this, the Yayathon man, the Last American. Have you guys heard of this guy?
Yeah, I've seen the figure before. I'm surprised you haven't actually.
What do you mean? It's Enjoy Your Last American. Big kisses from David Ivan. So, I mean, I follow this guy on Instagram. It's kind of funny. So I'm gonna crack it open. Jack, do you know anything about this figure?
Nope.
You don't know anything
Learning
about it?
for the first time, no.
So I think the guy is a musician. The actual guy that it's based off of, and
Whoa.
boy, they're
See what
You okay, Jack? Jack got kind of scared or something.
Yeah, like,
that fits in your collection behind you for sure.
So that's Yayathon man. I think the guy's like from Israel or something. Santa Cruz. I guess maybe that's where his music is, Santa Cruz Records, or that's where his music is released. But the reason why I got this, I mean, it's not exactly the best, like in terms of design, but it's a Japanese vinyl. Like the guy made sure to have it made in Japan, and it's the whole process, and it's like an actual Japanese vinyl toy. And for me, the Japanese vinyl toys, the weirder they are, the cooler they are. Not so much the grodier or scarier they are, just the weirdness factor. And so I thought, my God, this is so freaking weird. And it's of him. And he actually has a following, as a musician, he has a following. And
does he wrestle too?
I don't think you guys.
I'm just going to come out and say I think the reason you got that is because it resembles George a little bit.
Oh my God!
George doesn't have like the pink hair or anything.
I'm talking about the face and the beard.
The only thing is, I wonder. It doesn't. It's very top heavy.
Is it balanced?
Can I break out the hair dryer?
Yeah, it doesn't. I need to like. There it goes. If I like pull the body forward a little bit.
If you pull it.
If I pull it.
This isn't going in the right direction, man.
But there it is. And then if you guys follow him on Instagram, he does these little like comic strips. So with it, there's a book, and he draws these himself. So I guess he based the toy off of his drawings.
How much?
About himself.
How much was that, Ben?
I don't remember.
The good old I don't remember.
He doesn't want to let anyone know.
I don't.
$300.
No, it was not $300. But come on, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I like it. It's different. I like it. I'm wondering if anybody from the chat, saying anything about it. But yeah, no, nobody. I guess nobody really knows.
They're like.
Then I do have a toy that my son got, and then he's like, Dad, you gotta like, my son, mind you, is like, he's almost 5 years old. And so I wanted to show this thing because I just think like it fits so well in today's situation. This is a new line of toys. Scott, do you know this?
I've seen it before. I don't own any though.
You don't own any?
No.
Okay. This is called butt heads.
He probably secretly worked on it, Scott. Now you won't tell us, but
Gotta go, guys.
So this is a series called Butt Heads, and it's literally toys with heads that are butts.
You don't say.
This one's called the Grim Ripper.
God.
The Grim Ripper. And
does it come with a fart cloud?
It does not come with a fart cloud.
Oh,
See?
see, yeah,
But-
that's disappointing.
But once you
Nice. See, kids
They're
get to
made for
grow up
kids?
with this cool stuff.
Yep. Hold
Like,
up.
why didn't they have this when I was a child? Like, I would have.
This kind of
Look at that.
reminds me of toys that we had in a way when we were kids, right? Because there was some gross stuff.
So,
Definitely, but not like that. I mean, you know, we had those. Used to like the balloons that we used to blow up through this straw, which was basically just pure chemicals.
Yeah.
You know, who knows what it did to us. But that right there, imagine sitting in a meeting room, bringing this up, this concept, and pitching it. You know, just sitting there trying to get everybody on board to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on, but
It's like a Grim Reaper, but it has a butt for a
it's
head.
like, so I got this idea. So you
All right,
put your
so-
finger and it works.
here's the other thing.
Want to be in that?
Look at the bonus thing that it comes with.
I just
says-
silent but deadly.
It says, I don't know if you guys can read this. Bonus, smelly trading card.
Oh.
Now I refuse to open this.
You will in private.
I don't think I will. I think I'll let it be. But inside here is a trading card. And
Scented.
Smells like ass.
Then you have to open it. Come on.
I don't want to. I could send it to you and you can open it.
Come on. Do it for your viewers. Let's go.
Yeah.
God.
They,
many
want to
viewers we
see
have?
the first-hand reaction, Ben.
Close your eyes and take a big whiff.
You're gonna review the toy. Review the toy. All right.
Oh, this is what's gonna kill me right here. Oh,
Like,
Jesus.
your wife's gonna get so mad at you that you let that out in the house.
It's not like I'm in my man cave, so she'll be like,
Okay.
you won't even. God, it's like sealed, airtight. Like, what gave you the virus? A stink card from Hong Kong.
The COVID-19 card.
God, I can't even.
Yeah, somebody might make one.
It's sealed so tight. I can't even like.
You're afraid, aren't you, Ben?
I fear for my life. I fear of the Grim Ripper.
How is this for kids? I think we have.
Kids love
That's
farts
Kevin's
and
laugh
fart
right
jokes.
there.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's appropriate for kids.
So I got to tell you, the reason my kid gave it to me is because he really didn't like it.
Oh.
Oh God, it's great. Oh,
Is it really that bad?
it's bad. It's like, okay, so there's the card. It says Grim Ripper.
Okay.
I guess it has like levels of power.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. So, I'm putting it back. Jesus.
What can you compare it to?
I'm trying to compare it like it's
Sulfur? Rotten eggs?
not sulfur. It's not like, it doesn't smell like a fart. It smells like something just like bad and stale. Like imagine like leaving moldy bread with a wet towel and just staleness and death.
Hey Ben, will you lick the card for your viewers?
No, I'm done.
Scott's just sitting here.
I'm so
Begging
done.
him on.
Oh,
Do it for the viewers.
Good.
for the viewers. Oh God, don't open the cards, guys. But I do think this is hilarious. This is pretty funny.
So did he buy it, or did like Victoria buy it for him and he was like, nah, Dad can have it?
Actually, Grandpa bought it for him. He thought it was hilarious.
Okay.
So there it is. All right. Anything else from you guys? Any other toys?
Yeah. So I've been thinking about showing, I'm only going to show one of these. So last year sometime, Eddie from Adfuncher mentioned to me that he had been to Hong Kong, and there was this, I don't really know the name of it, this sort of warehouse / store that kind of toys go to sort of not die, but hope to be adopted eventually again, extra stock and sort of things like that. And he mentioned they had some of the Eric So Sprite toys. So thankfully, Blair from Corey went and got them for me and picked them up. So he picked this up last year. And this is Stereo. It's one of the Eric So Sprite toys. S-date, it's from like 2002, something like that.
That's what I mean. Nobody would even know that exists.
I remember those.
Right.
I actually remember those, and I so wanted to get those. I really wanted to get those. I just couldn't.
So he bought all four, and when he went, apparently they had some individuals, but this was the only set they had of all four. And the cool thing is, they're all signed.
So
What?
Pretty neat. Yeah.
Oh.
So anyway, so yeah.
How's
Pretty neat.
How's the vinyl holding up on that? I mean,
That's a good question. So for the most part, it's fine, but like you can see on the feet, they're kind of like, I don't know if you can see that. They're a little yellowy where it's supposed to be more white. And you can feel a little bit of like
Leaching,
for lack of a better term, slime or something. It's not too bad. But yeah, overall, considering how old they are, not bad.
I think if you leave it out, it's probably just going to air the vinyl. It'll make the stickiness or that leachiness go away.
Yeah. And
That's
speaking
so
of Eric,
cool. I want those so bad.
they're cool. So speaking of Eric So, I was reminded of him because Kevin was talking about, having this exhibit of toys or showing off his little collection. And Scott was talking about that too. So one of the things that was neat was, I don't even remember which show, but one of the Pop Mart shows in China, maybe it was STS 2018. They had a retrospective of a lot of Eric So's toys. And it was this big booth, and you'd walk in and you just kind of went around from the very early stages to, the more recent stuff. It was all in display cases. It was really neat. So that is a really cool idea. You don't see it too often.
mm-hmm.
yeah, they had the museum show. Was it last year or the year?
2 or 3. The one. Where was that?
It was up north.
Yeah, it was inland though. I can't remember.
Lancaster, is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, I think so. With
Yeah.
Pretty in Pink. What's her name? She curated it.
Yeah, that was a cool show.
Oh yeah, that was cool. It was just really far. It was just.
Yeah,
it is far.
Lancaster is a bit far for anybody,
But having it somewhere like Designer Con, Ben, would make sense too. Because people are already there, and who's going out to Lancaster to look at designer toys? It's kind of weird.
Yeah. No, it would be awesome to see a retrospective history in front of you.
It would be.
Yeah, I think I was thinking about it this year. If we do have the show or something, or 2021.
See, I have hope. I really do.
I do too.
I have hope.
Fingers
Definitely.
crossed.
You mind if I bring up this guy right here?
Ooh, what is that?
Oh yeah, I was gonna
yeah.
wonder if you mentioned that.
Sold out.
This was released yesterday.
Yeah.
And sold out, right?
Yep. It is the Tech 63 Doom Vader that I did with Quicks, Martian Toys, and this was an I Am Retro exclusive. But this was I've been working on this. It's always weird to work on shapes that aren't yours. I always find it, but it's always fun to reimagine. other people's work, you know, and this is the 4th one that I did that's come out. And just because I'm a huge Fantastic Four fan, you know, I had really a lot of fun kind of adapting his particular shape to that particular character. So
Nice.
it was fun, but the cape is new. And I like the
Yeah.
way they did it. They kind of actually added it. So it's got, you can see some inserts, and it kind of like inserts underneath the hood.
Oh, cool.
His arm falls off. But-
People are wondering if they didn't get it when it sold out, are you going to be, is there any other way to get it, or they're gone?
I would assume they're gone. You know?
On eBay.
You don't do APs of these, Sket?
I do APs, but they're so limited that because
family.
they're
Gotta
so
live.
limited, they really don't hit the public.
Got
You know, I have a VIP list that when people buy things from me that are limited, whether it be a resin piece or, you know, something that I release limited, I kind of keep it for my VIPs.
I remember some of these were like the VIP list, right?
Right. Yeah. Most of those are the first people that I always send out things to. It's just my way of thanking people for continued support, because, you know, instead of fighting people on a release, you know,
Right. Yeah.
they get the
No,
first
that's cool.
So
Yeah, that's smart.
but yeah, no, it was a great release. And, you know, I think everybody has, you know, a problem nowadays with public releases and bots and the technology that's out there now. So I appreciate it. And yeah, some end up on eBay. It's unfortunate. You can't, I mean, it's always been like that for the last 20 years, you know?
Yeah, it's part of the scene.
It's like that with sneakers. It's like that with anything.
Yeah, any
Part of the ecosystem.
So we're going
Ecosystem.
into we're going into a little more than an hour here, but I think that's okay, because now is the time of the segment where we do a little thing called Let's Visit Vinyl Pulse.
We need to have some graphics or something.
Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Welcome. Hey, so for those people who don't know that are watching, Jack here is the owner, and I think, are you the main contributor or the only contributor?
At
or
this
like,
point, only contributor.
only
For a long
contributor?
time, Chris Funks worked on it, and that was
But,
awesome. But
Vinyl Pulse
he's very busy now.
has been around for a very long time. As
15 years, actually.
Oh, wow.
Same
that sounds
amount.
familiar. So, you know, we like to go visit the website, and Jack, you know, we we'll highlight a couple of the new stories and new things coming out where all of us can comment on. So
0 likes
let's
and
take
0
a
comments.
I should probably get rid of that likes thing. Go and look at the Instagram.
You want to go to the Instagram instead?
Yeah.
We could.
Now that Kevin pointed that out.
We could do that. I
Way
think
to
we
go,
did that
Kevin.
actually the last time. So,
Who still uses websites? Come on, guys.
people? All right.
I
so
want to
here we go.
congratulate Jack on 22.9 thousand followers.
Yay.
Almost
Yeah.
at 23, Jack. There you go.
For a
Almost.
long time, he was like 5,000.
Yeah.
So
2,000.
let's take a look at this guy. This is from Fool's Paradise. And
Mhm.
Kevin, I want to get your take on this, because you were really upset at them last week when we
Yeah.
talked about Fool's Paradise. They were releasing the Mamba figures.
All right, hold on a second. Let me mute myself. Okay.
I don't know what Kevin just said. I kind of read his mouth. I'm pretty sure he said, "Where the heck?"
I think he said
or "Where the flick?" But something like that.
I
But,
think that's exactly what he said. Yeah. Where the flick?
exactly what he said. This one is called Low Fool Schemer.
Schemer.
Schemer? Schemer. Schemer. Oh my god.
Schemer. I think that he's referring to himself.
What do you guys think about this upcoming figure?
That's cool.
All right then.
I mean, so I think it's interesting, you know. So one thing is that it's cool that it's going back a little bit in terms of Joker. I could see maybe why you mentioned it is it's kind of has some of the bits that or the feel that Kevin didn't like about Mamba, and that, you know, Kobe had died and Heath Ledger has obviously died. So there is sort of maybe some distaste there. But the other thing that's interesting is, other than the fact, you know, it's the low fool, like the big muscular sculpt that they use, and it's humongous, it's like 13 inches. And if you've ever seen these in person, it's not just they're tall, right? They're like huge, like super wide. And so they're really sort of impressive pieces of vinyl. But this one stays very true to, other than the fact that it's a gigantic dude, very true to the appearance of the character, which is maybe a plus or maybe a negative for people that like the more creative spins they do sometimes.
I just want to point out, if you look down at the bottom, it says DeCorner liked it.
Yeah, so I was so I was about to say, I don't think I logged into that account today.
Yeah. Let's move on. So here's actually a piece that I really wanted to get. This is from an artist, Cote Escriva, called Creepy Popeye. He's done lots of creepy things. He's done Goofy and
Mickey,
Snoopy,
Donald.
Donald. I like this guy's style. These are made by a company called Thundermates. They sold out very quickly. I think they were going for around $225 retail, or $250.
$250, I think.
I think Kevin was actually trying to get it for me this morning, and it sold out like in 2 minutes. But what do you guys think?
I like it.
I like it. It's cool, but you know, the dissective thing is just, I don't know.
Yeah. He does it a little different style-wise.
Yeah,
like
it's a little different.
colors and
It's
stuff.
just
These things are kind of running in together, so it's kind of hard to, like, you know, tell who the artist is sometimes anymore.
yeah.
And his
That's
pieces
true.
are not vinyl; they're polystone.
Which is your favorite?
Right, because they, you know, if you drop them, they last. Oh wait, that's right. They break into a million pieces. So there was that one that came out. All right, guys.
Yeah. Hey Ben, before you go, the interesting thing about that Creepy Popeye is, unlike all the other creepy ones, like Creepy Mouse and whatever,
we're not licensed.
This is the only one that's licensed, actually.
Right. Yeah, this one is actually, like, you can actually tell there's the license thing right there. So that's pretty cool that it's official. So I might have to get one off the secondary market.
I think that's the reason why it's sold out so fast, is because it is official.
His stuff sells out pretty quickly.
But I don't know.
Well, let's move on to this guy right here. Sket and Scott, you work with Kid Robot a lot. I kind of really want to get your intake on this. I believe they released a yellow one or a different color, or was this the color that they released today on Kid Robot? And it sold out.
I think there was a black one too.
There's a black one and a white one.
So just for people that don't know, Kid Robot, which is owned by NECA. NECA also owns the Chia Pet company. So they use a lot of their licenses to make the special Chia Pet toys or the Chia Pet statues that you see that are like very licensed. Like there was the Slimer ones and the Gremlin ones and all that. And now they're incorporating the art figures into it. By the way, there will be a child Chia Pet coming out soon too, just so you know. But what do you guys think?
I agree with you.
Me personally, I don't know. I haven't been a big fan of Kid Robot's direction probably in the last year, but you know, maybe last couple of years on some of this stuff. So it's hard for me to give a comment except that, you know, that's all I can say.
Well, just in general, then, if you were to take a look at it, like, you know, what do you got? I actually, like, out of all the Chia Pet stuff that they're doing, I think this kind of makes sense. It's like a Labbit, and it incorporates the live, you know, plant aspect of it. So it's not like if you look at the child one, it's really weird. It's like grass growing or the chia stuff growing inside the little cradle thing. It's like it doesn't make sense. You know, even when they did the classic ones where the chia was the hair, I was like, weird. But this one, it kind of makes sense because it's like buckets filled with the, you know, like flowers and chia stuff, and then it incorporates Kozik's Labbit, and I'm like, this is actually pretty nice. Like this can incorporate, you know, a living
like
element.
Conceptually how it works or something.
Yeah, like there's a living element with the toy element and design element, so it kind of makes sense. So I'm actually quite impressed with this, let's to say.
So this is the first crossover, right, with a designer toy as a chia pet, like the
No, they've done several Dunnies.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, the Dunnies.
I almost
done
think
at least 3 or 4, I think.
I
They
almost
did one
think
with Jeremyville. It was at SDCC, and they've done several others actually.
Right.
if they release these as houseware items, maybe not with a crossover with chia pet, and make it bigger, and actually to hold plants and stuff like that, that might be a whole new like SKU for them.
I would love to see it just as a regular pot. Like I would totally buy those, and if they were made for outdoors, I would just like put them out, and they would be so amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I love the footstools that they did.
Yeah, I think if they went that kind of route, they would probably have a broader success, just because, you know, it wouldn't be locked into this whole chia movement.
Right. So we talked about this. Very cool. Congratulations, Sket, on the sellout.
I appreciate bringing it up.
Very cool on that. And then let's oh, that's pretty cool.
That's very cool.
We're
Those
making
are
that a
customs.
TV retro with Jason Naylor. So that's going to be coming out in the future, maybe even Beacon. Kevin,
is that resin, Ben? That? It's resin, right?
This is the Paint Master. So yes, it is resin.
No, but I mean the toy is going to be resin, right?
No, it will be
vinyl.
Oh.
It will be vinyl.
I think so far the only toy we've done, and that's not even like bent directly, is in polystone resin, is the Lawrence side piece.
Okay.
Yeah, correct. And that was the one with Metacom. The last one I wanted to talk about, I thought this looked really cool and creepy. And I was wondering, Jack, if you could, like, I really don't know about emergency toys.
Yeah.
And yet, you're right, Emergency Toys has done it again. Like, I don't know anything about these guys. Can you tell us about this?
Yeah, so Emergency Toys, as far as I can tell, is one French artist. And he kind of came out of nowhere and has been posting lots and if you look at his Instagram, it's pretty jaw-dropping. There's all these, some are digital, but others are clearly, they're like prototypes, and some are apparently like unpainted vinyl. He hasn't released anything yet, but I mean, he's shown like, I don't know, I want to say at least 10, but it's probably more like 15 different designs. And this particular design is very different than some of the other ones that are more sort of like, you know, traditional designer toys have a little bit of a cute feel, right? Whereas this one doesn't have that at all, Hazel Blade.
This is his Instagram that we're looking at right now. It kind of looks like he's going the monster route, which then this kind of makes sense.
Yeah, kind of, I guess. He does a lot of pretty crazy. Scroll down. So he's got, scroll down.
I like that guy right there.
Which one are you?
He has that one that's like a soil thing. It's like a square cube. It's right there.
This one or this one?
Soil. I think I'm lagged.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, it's sort of like a grayscale one, and it's got like, you kind of see the soil, and on top it's got buildings. So he's doing a lot of really different stuff. But like I said, none of this stuff he's actually released yet. Hopefully soon.
Wait a minute. So all of these toys that we're looking at here, he hasn't even made yet into like actual production toys?
So that's sort of true, but not completely true. That's a little misleading. So like if you look at like the spray one, those are all paint samples he's done on actual vinyl that's been tooled and cast, but he hasn't actually released any of them yet.
I wonder why.
I'm not really sure. And it's kind of an unusual strategy, right? To kind of show all this stuff, and it's kind of like, yeah, but
I would love to be able to create all that stuff and not have to worry about sales.
Have a lot of money.
And
Well, it's really
Hazelblade,
cool.
Hazelblade, I like kind of just because
Yeah, that's
it's sort of weird, and Rolleiflex is an old school medium format camera, but if you say the name really fast, it kind of sounds like Hasselblad, which is one of their competitors, so it's kind of funny. Anyway,
Nice.
I mean, I really like the look of it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Maybe it'll look like crap after it's painted.
Hopefully he'll actually like release it one day.
Yeah.
Allow people to buy it.
Maybe you should contact him, Ben, and say the 3D Retro would like exclusives of each and every one of his toys.
I definitely don't have any projects in the works that are taking up all my time and money right now. So,
So perfect.
yeah.
We need to sell some stuff. I think that, did we talk about Ting yet?
No, we haven't.
Didn't.
Push our own toys. Come on.
That's right. We have enough.
Sket has so many toys.
So we'll have to have Sket back on when we have the actual product there.
On the
The
boat.
last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was there's an upcoming expo that is happening, going to be happening online. I believe it's
Thailand Toy Expo.
Thailand Toy. I didn't want to. I wanted to make sure I didn't. say it
TTE,
wrong.
yeah.
But yeah, it's happening virtually. And I kind of just wanted to get your guys' take on it. Like, what do you think? How do you think this is going to go down?
How is it happening virtually? Like, how are they setting it up?
It's just on their website right now, but there's no information. It just
Yeah,
tells you.
I don't
the
know that
date.
we really know exactly what form it's going to take.
Right.
So right now it's just a waiting page.
Yeah. So if we look at their site, you know, if we look at their site right now, which I'll show you guys what it looks like, so everybody can see. This is what their website looks like right now. It says under construction. See you soon. And this is, you know, if you see it says online edition, Thailand Toy Expo, opening up in 13 days. But they really haven't talked about, you know, what's it gonna be like? Is it,
Yeah, no.
you know, do you have to buy a ticket for it? Is everyone allowed? Like, how are people going to purchase? How do they control lines? How do they control inventory? Like, I'm kind of interested if any of you guys have heard anything yet.
I haven't really heard anything at all. I mean, the one thing that well, there's two things. So I sort of doubt that they're going to, I could be wrong, but I sort of doubt there's going to be a ticket price just because the event is normally free, at least to consumers, because it's in a mall.
Okay.
So you can just wander into the mall and check out the toys and be part of the show. So it's kind of different in that way. The other thing they've been doing, if you look on their Instagram, is they have this sort of charity mask project, which is really cool. They have a lot of artists working with them to design these masks, and they're apparently going to give them away. And they really haven't revealed much more about that than that, but it's sort of a little intriguing wrinkle.
Okay.
Like they have Instinct Toy and have some of the Asian artists doing it, and they look really nice.
Yeah. I have seen that on their Instagram, so it's going to be interesting. Well,
it is.
Just wanted to see, I'm sure as we get closer to the show, maybe they'll announce it. We are still 13 days away, so
yeah,
technically exactly 2 weeks from now, we should be able to go there, and maybe while we're on this thing, we'll try to hit it up and take a look. And
that would be a lot of fun, actually.
Hopefully people can join us live when we do that.
We should do a reaction thing. We should just do this and then go on the show. That's, you know, like what
reaction videos.
Yeah, like those YouTubers do.
You mean like when Ben opened that card and took it?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, we can just get a bunch of people and go visit this virtual show, and then take notes for Decon.
I need to burn that thing so quickly. I'm just like
that might be a bad idea.
Like, yeah, I know it might like ignite and burn my house down. So I'm just gonna throw it away.
Light it.
Anyways, guys, we've been going at it for over an hour here, so Sket, can you tell everybody once again, everybody watching, how do you go ahead and enter to win that set?
Make sure you follow Toy Geeks on IG.
Which is Toy Geeks BTC.
And make sure you hit them up on YouTube, watch the video, comment. And we're going to wait a week, right, Kev? The 20th?
Yeah, a week. And then you'll pick out a winner.
I'll pick out a winner. So you guys got to be proactive and actually,
And I'll fix the Instagram post after the.
So when they comment on YouTube, should they leave their Instagram handle?
I'll put more of the details.
Okay, more details to come.
Leave your IG handle.
We still have like 26 people watching us live. So
that's awesome.
We're breaking records.
We're like, there's like a lot more.
Because they all want the Jinro Dunnies.
Well, they have a chance to get them,
Yeah.
Does the comment have to be related to something funny or just comment anything?
Just comment
anything and interact with us. That's all we're asking.
Just don't be mean. Cool. Just interact and don't be mean.
Yeah, don't be mean. If you're mean.
How do you like the butthead toy?
That would be,
don't be mean
right now. Ridiculous.
If you're mean, you win the butthead toy. How's that?
There you go.
You're gonna
you get just the card.
For somebody.
Hey, we should.
Well,
at least I know what to get.
Thank you guys again for joining us on the show. Another week going live. Appreciate you guys showing your wares. I want that Black Series Baby Yoda so bad.
The child.
Are we all wearing black today? I just noticed.
Yeah,
yes, we are.
Yeah.
It's the Black Shirt Club. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. And everyone watching, whether you're watching us live or you're watching the show afterwards, thank you. Please make sure to leave a comment, follow, subscribe, follow us on Instagram. It'll enter you into a contest this time. So thanks again, and we will see you guys next week. See you later.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
See you soon.